Well, it seems as if Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 16 has been leaked on Facebook via distributor on the top right hand corner, and as you guys can see on the screen right now, we have some very interesting developments going down with the Supreme Kai, Dabura, Trunks, and what seems to be Goku Black. And of course, I also have some good and bad news. The bad news will be towards the end of the video, in which case I've gotten some tweets on Twitter about some people asking me about the supposed leaked Super Saiyan form that Goku's supposed to have when he returns in the future, and I'm going to completely debunk that. But as you guys can see on your screen, manga chapter number 16 is supposed to release in a couple of days, and we see something going down between the Supreme Kai and Dabura. Now, one can only make the assumption that this is going to be an epic struggle between Trunks, Dabura, and the Supreme Kai. Presumably enough, this is where the Supreme Kai perishes as a result of the God of Destruction within that timeline dying as well. Even with that being said, you have to also ask yourself, what is Goku Black doing in that particular scenario? Now, if you look at one of the shots, we see to where, obviously enough, we see Black standing there, and a few feet in front of him, we see this massive crater that presumably enough he may have created. So you have to ask yourself, why is he there? Is he there to stop the Supreme Kai? Is he there to kill off possibly the God of Destruction? Or what business does he even have interfering within that particular setting as well? Because we do know of him going to Earth and, you know, causing havoc, but we also have to ask ourselves, why is he there? Now we see Dabura as well. Dabura on the top right hand corner, he looks to be very, very scared. He's actually shaking, he's sweating, and he's very nervous. Why is that? Why is Dabura, the Demon King, so nervous and so worried? We see also how he noticed that the Supreme Kai has his hands out, so one can only make the assumption that either A, he's trying to seal him off, or perhaps maybe he's trying to attempt to perform an attack. But we also see Trunks there as well. So the Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 16 will unveil a lot of information as to what happened with that. We do understand that the Kaioshin and the Hakaioshin also have a connection. If one dies and the other dies, that being if the Kaioshin dies, then the God of Destruction dies. So obviously enough, I do think, and making my prediction here, that this is where we're going to see the Supreme Kai die off. And even with that being said, I do think that at that moment, we're also going to witness the God of Destruction die off as well. But I'm actually very curious as to two things, actually. Number one, why is Dabura so nervous upon glancing at someone or something? And what is Black doing there? Now, we see on the lower right-hand corner that Dabura actually has his spear in his hand, and we see Trunks powered up. Presumably enough, it looks like he's going to perform somewhat of an attack on him, possibly to finish him off. But again, we have more questions than answers on this one. So be prepared in the next couple of days, guys, to witness the upcoming chapter. I will be reviewing it on my channel, so in case you guys want to go ahead and join me and read it for yourselves, I'll be linking everything when it comes out. And which, again, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to always be in the loop with what's going on. Now, I also received a Twitter notification by Kenny Matthews. Shout outs to you and thank you for the notification. And he asked me, Unreal ENT Gaming, are you going to make a video on this or not? And I do want to address this because, again, this just so happens to be misinformation. Now, as you guys can see on your screen, the article comes from itechpost.com. So this holds no relevance or accuracy as to what the heck is going on in Dragon Ball Super, and it reads as follows. Meanwhile, the past episodes of the hit anime show pulled out Black Goku in his Super Saiyan Rose form, and it seems that Son Goku is sporting the same look. An avid fan of the series took to his Facebook account about the said makeover with a posted photo of Goku, who appears to be stunned with a seemingly powerful cluster of rose balls above him. Although the series is yet to drop major hints confirming the said transformation, fans were quickly to hypothesize that with his ability of transforming into a Super Saiyan Rose, Goku will be able to outmatch Black. Should the conclusions come to fruition, the latest episode is sure to earn millions of viewers. Now, here's the thing right now. So this article suggests that at some point, some fan out there had leaked some information out of Goku bearing possibly a Super Saiyan Rose transformation. Now, two things I want to touch up on this. Number one, that is BS, because nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. We haven't even jumped back into the future yet. We haven't even gone into the analysis of Beerus analyzing Zamasu's attempts to poison Ingawasu and him murdering him or whatnot. So we haven't even dove into episode 59. So who's to really say what's going to come about during episode 62, 63, 64, 65, and the conclusion of this arc? So right off the bat, guys, itech.com is a website that is not credible for Dragon Ball. Do not pay attention to these. Of course, many photoshopped images may be leaked online depicting somewhat of a Super Saiyan Rose Goku. Now, number one, is it possible for Goku to achieve this transformation? I don't see why not, right? I'm not the creator of the series, so I have no true input as to what's going to happen, nor what's going to be going down as the series progresses. So, is it possible? Of course it is. Do I believe it's going to happen? No. But that's just my opinion. That's why we're all Dragon Ball fans, to create our own opinions. So this article really touched up on me because several people started sharing it to me on Instagram, on Twitter, and I do appreciate that, especially Kenny informing me on this. But I do want to say that articles like this should be taken with a grain of salt, as you guys have seen with blastingmedianews.com and all those other websites. Not every website you see is going to be credible with information, so I'm just here to debunk this and say that despite the avid fan posting up a supposed picture of this leaked Super Saiyan Rose Goku that's supposedly going to be giving Black a definite run for his money, even says here Super Saiyan Rose Goku will outmatch Black, in which case you also have to ask yourself, well, where did this person get this information from? You know, it's completely inaccurate. So as of right now, this information, this article is inaccurate. Do not pay attention to that. What I do think you guys ought to be paying attention to is episode 59 with Zamasu trying to poison Gowasu, alongside everything that's going to be coming after that. So I'm personally excited, especially for manga chapter number 16. We see new information, new details, and this is why I also prefer the manga a little bit, because it's so detailed and it gives you a wider, broad spectrum as to what's really going on behind the scenes, whereas opposed to stuff we haven't seen in the anime yet. So first things first, the manga will be dropping in a couple days, and the second thing, of course, which was the bad news, which was this: do not buy into this whole hype theory of Goku becoming a Super Saiyan Rose, because bear in mind, we don't know that yet. We don't know what the heck is going to happen. For all we know, Goku might grow another head. We don't know that. So for all we know right now, the series and the end result of this fight between Black and whoever is being kept under wraps. We don't know what's going to happen. I mean, literally, this story can go in any sort of direction, but I want to know your thoughts and your feedback down below. What are your thoughts on the manga chapter number 16 leak and everything you guys saw? What is Black doing there? Because we do see him standing on a pile of rocks, and everyone seems to be a little shocked. So does Dabura know about this? Why is he so nervous? Is Trunks going to kill him right then and there? And what are your overall thoughts on the Supreme Kai putting up one last fight? And what are your overall thoughts on this article? Because I find it kind of comical to see how many people out there seem to be believing this, but in actuality, nothing has been confirmed or put out there on any credible source to, you know, give off that hint that Goku will be achieving a new form. Again, like I said, is it possible? Absolutely. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching once again. If you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to subscribe to always keep in the loop with Dragon Ball. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to slap a like on the video as well, guys. That really means a lot to me. Thank you all for watching once again. Have a blessed Sunday, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Peace.